Right, I'm checking, so check it out. So, quick talk on the Lara versus Wood, or Wood versus Lara fight. I literally just seen the replay of the fight just now before I started work, and let me just tell you this, man. Let me tell you something. Some of these trainers here too hasty to throw the fucking towel in. Yeah, we've seen Wood get clipped by a nice left hook on the button, right on the chin. And obviously that was like, Leigh Wood was in shock because the dude tried to jump up straight away, just like fucking Eubank did. Eubank got dropped and got up straight away because he thought, nah, this could not, I can't believe this happened to me. So that's what I thought Leigh Wood's probably thought. Like, couldn't believe it. So, don't get me wrong, he could have stayed down for an extra couple of seconds, but my point is that Leigh Wood was claimed to be the harder puncher by his fucking trainer, Ben fucking Davidson, alright? Boxer size Ben. Alright, all this stuff. Go listen to the interviews back. And alright, then that's cool. So if your man's the harder puncher, and he gets dropped by the other guy who's known for wiping guys out. Lara's known for a puncher. Lara's a puncher. That's what he is. We've seen that tonight. But it was the last fucking 10 seconds of the fucking round, man. Your man got up, was on wobbly legs, yes he was, but the referee gave him the benefit of the doubt. You get me? He gave him the benefit of the doubt because Leigh Wood's a champion, and he had 10 seconds left of the fucking round, man. Like, come on. We see this happen all the time where a boxer will go down heavy like that, and a lot of the times there'll be more than 10 seconds left in the round. There might be 30 seconds left, and what you'll see the fighter what's been hurt. Usually you'll see them trying to grab on or clinch or do whatever they can just to make it through that round. We see that time and time again. So why couldn't Ben Davidson let the man do that at least? At least, you know, just let him fucking give him a chance to see if he can fucking get through the last 10 seconds, innit? As I said before, anyone who watches boxing, we've seen this happen so many times. And sometimes all it takes is for them to regain their senses, sit on the stool for 1 minute, and who knows, they can come out and win the next round, and they may even win the fight. So to me, I'm seeing some of the comments and all that bullshit. Yeah, Ben Davidson could have been one more punch from Ben Davidson saved his life. He could have been one more punch away from death and all this bullshit. Man, shut the fuck up, man. If boxing was such, if boxing was that right, okay, that any time a man goes down off a punch and he's hurt, even though he gets back up, he's still hurt. So anytime that happens, the fight should just be called off. Bullshit. It's like, you know, like I said before, if that's the case, then anytime a fight gets hurt, the fight should just be stopped, innit? Which is not the case. So, as far as I'm concerned, that was a little bit hasty. And like, all this shoulda, woulda, coulda, well, you know, if the fight went on any longer, then, you know, he could have really got seriously hurt. Bro, the man had 10. Okay, I think he might be about 12 seconds or 30. Well, who cares? We ran to 10. The man had 10 seconds left of the round to get through. He could have, even though his legs weren't really under him, he could have could have just run around that ring, and before you know it, the bell would have went. Come on, man. As far as I'm concerned, Ben Davidson robbed his man of an opportunity to at least recover. Wood was up on the rounds. Wood was up in the fight. But if you watch the fight closely, people were thinking like, why, Lara looked like he was out of ideas and shit like that. But listen, you can't count out Lara at all, because what I was thinking before that fight got to the 7th round or whatever it was, I was thinking, you know what? Lara's just gonna wait. He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait until Wood gets a little bit more energy, gets a little bit more tired, and he's just gonna fucking go for it from about round 8 onwards, and just gonna go hell for leather. That's what I thought. So in a way, I was partly right, because he was waiting for Wood to come in. He was waiting for his shot, and he got his shot, and he put him down. The ball through the left hook. But who was the quicker fighter though? Who was the quicker puncher out of both of them? Lara was the quicker puncher, because if you at the start of the fight, you didn't even hear Carl Fox say that Leigh Wood looks like a second behind Lara in terms of his punches. So Lara is the quicker puncher anyway. Lara can just spring up out of nowhere, throwing them hooks. We've seen Lara do this to his opponents. So yeah, the way I was looking at it, I was thinking, you know what, Lara's probably having a couple of rounds off. He's just gonna wait to see if he can catch him, or he's just gonna fucking go for him and really put pressure on as the rounds went on. That's what I thought. But I'm just disappointed, man. Leigh Wood is gonna be pissed. The way, at least give the man another opportunity, because he was 10 seconds away from sitting on the stool. He could have sat down. That 1 minute could have gave him all his composure that he needed. And who would have known he could have come out and won the fight? That's some bullshit, man. Fucking hell. Like, we even turning boxing into this little pussy sport where, like, we've seen towels get thrown in before. Look at the Anthony Yard fight. Anthony Yard wasn't really out of it like that. His legs were still under him. Anthony Yard had a chance to go on, but Tunde threw the towel in. Now what the fuck is going on, man? I don't hear this stuff. And I don't know, I think it's the people who, the way I see it, I think it's a lot of the time some of the comments, I think it's from the people that don't really want the other fighter to win. They'll be the ones saying, oh, well, that was a good stoppage, or, oh, yeah, he saved his career by stopping that. Man, shut up, man. Because if you're talking about that, right, if you're talking about towels getting thrown in, when a fighter goes down and he's hurt, then why is boxing even a thing? You should just scrap boxing, just forget it. Just forget it, because as soon as someone gets hurt by a punch, stop the fight, right? That's what these people are going on like. Fucking hell. Give the man a chance at least. He had 10 seconds left. I could understand, right, if that was like at the start of the round. He got up, and then he got knocked out, and then he got put down again. I can understand that completely. But you didn't give your man this fighting chance. That was the only time in the fight he got hurt. He had 10 seconds left. Give the man a chance to recompose himself. You didn't do that. Ben Davidson all hasty and that, just throwing a towel in. Yeah. You know what I mean? fuck you, man. That was a good fight up until then. And that fight could have been even more of a good fight. We don't know how it could have ended if Leigh Wood was able to compose himself. We don't know. But from also what I've seen from that fight, I've seen that I think that anybody with a good stiff jab can keep Lara at bay. Anyone with a good stiff jab can keep Lara at bay, because what we've seen from Leigh Wood was pouring with that jab a lot of the times. He was pouring with it, and Lara didn't give a fuck about that. He would just pounce at him. Lara would just throw his hooks, because them pouring jabs, what are they? Like, they ain't really doing shit. So, you know, Lara's getting used to that. But if someone actually used a jab properly, a snappy, sharp jab, I'm telling you, that will be Lara's kryptonite. So if Lara goes with anybody with a nice stiff jab, then that can keep Lara at bay for a long time. So I don't know who Lara is facing next, but I don't know who else. I don't really follow them divisions too much. Them lightweight divisions. I don't know anyone around that division who's got a nice stiff jab, who works off the jab. Like, you can pour that jab where you fucking want. But you know, whatever. But yeah, man, I feel like Ben Davidson and Robbins, man, are a chance. Give the man a chance, man. Fucking hell. Like, oh yeah, Ben Davidson, he knows his fighter, so that's why he threw the towel, and he knows his fighter. Shut up, man. Bro, there's a lot of money on the line, and I think Leigh Wood would rather win out on his shield. He'd rather got put down again than the fight be stopped, than to get put down once and get back up, almost given the benefit of the doubt by the ref. 10 seconds left, and he kind of throws in the towel in. Come on, man. Because again, if we are all for the towel being thrown in, then we could look at many fights where the towel should have been thrown in. Let's look at the Tyson Fury fight number 1 and the Tyson Fury fight number 3. Tyson Fury went down he went down heavy a few times. Again, if we're talking about, oh well, you know, yeah, he needs to save his career, you know, well, why didn't Sugar Hill throw the towel in then? Because he gave the man a chance. Why didn't Ben Davidson throw the towel in the Fury first fight when fucking Fury was on his back, lifeless? He was on his back like the only reason Fury got back up because the fucking ref woke him up by shouting, by making a count, like shouting it right in his face. That was probably the main reason why Fury got up. Because that punch from Wilder on the first fight knocked him it literally put him to sleep for a few seconds. So if someone's on the floor not moving and your eyes are pretty much closed, wouldn't that make sense to throw the towel in then? So, you know, we could look at many examples, but I'm not going to go over all of them. But fuck Ben Davidson anyway, fuck you. And that's all I got to say.